It's Team Review Tuesday. And what we do on every Team Review Tuesday is we take my $20 Patreon or YouTube members and we use their team submissions on Ladder and give some feedback, and we rate them on a completely random scale. Like it's just a vibes-based scale where I say it either cooks or you gotta can it. Somewhere in the middle, most of the teams tend to fall, but sometimes they just absolutely cook. But yeah. So, first team we got to manually build, so I'm going to pause before we get back to that. All right, we got the team all built now. This was submitted by my subscriber Epimedic. Let's go ahead and pull the team up right here. Ranked battles. We're on our alt account, of course. Did you turn off the recording? I just started it. All right. So, this is the team. Stats are on screen. The subscriber sent. The general idea is a Pelipper Rain team featuring some non-standard heavy hitters. Arachnid with the stacking multipliers can one-shot most things at liquidation, including the standard Zard Y set in the sun while living any single attack thrown at it. Arachnid can one-shot standard Zard Y in sun? I gotta check that. Chestnut and Excadrill offer two different options in offensive megas, but both benefit defensively from Rain, with Chestnut having the absurd defense and Excadrill outspeeding most Adamant, Chomp, and Floette, threatening opposing protects, and hitting like a truck. Our Chaldon felt necessary, and it's probably the best Rain abuser in the game at this point, and Sneasler rounds out the team with a fast fake out. The EVs are mostly 5-based, and with some wiggled bars, but Pelipper specifically has Citrus Berry EVs, and one speed outspeed no investment. Opposing Pelippers, while not common, it just felt worthwhile. There are answers to most of the big threats, Floette, Zard, Waichu, but Staraptor can be scary unless you position well around it, and fake outs and chunking it down. Garchomp doesn't have any direct answers either. I wouldn't argue it doesn't have any direct answers. Chestnut's a pretty direct answer, just can't break it. It doesn't threaten Chestnut meaningfully anyway. Okay, yeah, they just point that out. And a +1 Dragon Pulse often does the trick if you have Tailwind and they don't. Okay, cool. This seems interesting. Very off meta, but very fun. All right. Let's go. I already had the team selected. I don't know why I forgot. All right. Why no Electroshot? Wait. It's supposed to be Electroshot? I messed up. I'll fix that after this battle, because I don't think that we'll have to bring it anyways. Okay, someone remind me after that. Mr. Boosted is Arachnid's nature correct? Did I mess up everything? I messed up literally everything. Hold on. We'll play this game, and if it matters, whatever, but I completely messed up the Arachnid nature, and I forgot to change our Chaldon. I don't think it's going to matter too much. Actually, Arch would be pretty decent here, but... Okay, I completely messed up. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. It'll be fine. Chestnut's really, 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 really good here. But only if I can pressure it well. Actually, truth be told, like, one singular Iron Defense probably does the job. I am going to bring the wrong nature Arachnid. Masterful Gambit. Yes. That Rotom Thunderbolt is not one-shotting our Arachnid with the wrong nature. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. We'll be fine. Look, we're on a 3-win streak. No way we lose. Even though that win streak was from days ago. Okay, this is actually a pretty phenomenal lead. Iron Defense up. I'm willing to... We don't have any meaningful recovery with our Chestnut, do we? Because we're not Drain Punch or anything. I think one Iron Defense is fine. I'm going to fake out the Rotom. Actually, I'm going to fake out Excadrill. I'm going to fake out Excadrill just because I want to break Sash, and that lets me body press it next turn. Raptor's the only problem. Yeah. That's why I'm Iron Defensing here. All right, they're probably just going to burn me, but I don't think it really matters which one they burn because I do just end up in a pretty solid position. Oh, no, they're Thunderbolt. Cool. Question is if they're Scarf. Do I believe they're Scarf? I'm going to say I don't know. I'm going to Body Press and also Dire Claw because I don't want to take Woodhammer recoil. And if I get rid of Rotom, we're in, like, not in a bad position for the rest of the team. All right. Watch, it's going to be Tyranitar and we just annihilate it. Houndstone? Never mind. Worst turn ever. All right. They definitely have T-Tar in the back, so that's actually pretty good. And I'm going to say it is probably Scarf Rotom. Poison on Houndstone is nice. But, okay. Dude, they had to bring T-Tar, right? Like, that's the last mon. Nothing else really makes sense. Houndstone's not necessarily a threat. Unless it has Citrus Berry, then it can, like, heal a little bit. But I don't think it has Citrus Berry. Probably Spell Tag. Okay, yeah. Scarf Rotom, then, if that's Citrus Berry. Rotom could be leftovers, but I don't think so. Houndstone isn't a terribly big threat. I'm going to go Araquanid here. Definitely have to keep Chestnut healthy. I'm going to Body Press Excadrill. And actually, Body Press Icy Wind's not a bad play. Just covers for a couple of options. All right. Covers for Sash as long as we don't get flinched here. And honestly, if we break that Sash, I feel like we're in a really good spot. Okay, never mind. Roar, that's annoying. Haven't seen Roar Houndstone. We do get Rain. We also have Wide Guard, which is pretty good here. I think I'm just going to Wide Guard Icy Wind. Because that lets Pelipper outspeed everything. Houndstone's probably going to switch out for T-Tar anyways. Oh my god, I messed up everything on this freaking moveset, guys. I actually messed up everything on this freaking moveset. Guys, a masterful gambit. All right, you know, we're definitely going to do another one. I still don't think this is unwinnable, but, like, I totally messed up the moveset. Oh my god. Okay. Weather Ball U, we have to dodge now. I messed up everything! Hi, T-Tar. Hey, we could have wide guarded there. Rotom. Okay. Certified Clown moment? Yeah. I messed up everything on this freaking moveset, guys. It's fine. It's fine. Like, would we have, like, the easiest win there? Yeah. Do we get flinched again? Yeah. Yeah, we get flinched again. Would have been so freaking simple. This is beyond Masterful Gambit. This is the All right. Does Woodhammer one-shot? Sorry. This is why I request... Is it my fault that I got it wrong? Yes. Do I also specifically say, please send me rental codes? Yeah. It makes it so I can't mess it up. All right. Please don't flinch me. I kind of just need to get this turn. I kind of just need to get this turn and we're fine. No. Okay, cool. No. Can I get a double? I kind of need the double. The opponent's simply not respecting wide guard. All right, I got the double. Can I not flinch, please? Rock Slide. It's still completely winnable is what's, like, annoying me. Hydro Pump. All right, we're out of here. We're out of here. Let me fix the team. Let me fix the team because, like, the game is cosmically punishing me right now. They said, oh, you forgot to put wide guard on the Pelipper? Well, why don't I just, like, give Mr. Rockslide every turn flinches here, every flinch he needs? Someone asked earlier, are we playing with low cortisol or high cortisol? I was like, oh, it's got to be low cortisol because like I'm playing with viewer teams on an alt account. Nope. No, I messed up one thing and got punished for it through cosmic means. All right, let's fix it. Okay, the team's fixed. We'll no longer be punished by the universe for getting something wrong. I hope. I believe everything's correct. You know, you're bold. You're jolly. You're adamant. You have electroshot now. You're good. You're good. Okay, let's try again. This channel is partnered with GamerSupps. If you want to support my work and get great tasting drinks, you can order GamerSupps through my link in the description down below or with code Moxie boosted at checkout for 10% off. GamerSupps is a caffeinated product that I recommend only to my 18+ viewers, but my link will send you to their caffeine-free product section just in case. Every product purchased through my link supports my channel financially, so I'd really appreciate the support. Now back to the video. KCVGC, what's up? We just got cosmically punished for not running a wide guard that was supposed to be on the team in the first place. Literally, we were supposed to have wide guard on the team because it's a viewer team, and I messed up making the Pokemon. And then we got Rock Slide flinched to death on a perfectly winnable game. Okay, this is Perish Rain with a Swampert on it, which is pretty interesting because it might be base Swampert. It could be base Swampert. Chestnut's not bad. It does wall the Gengar. However, it just gets trapped in as the issue. So we need to simultaneously pressure the Gengar and honestly, base Chestnut might not be bad. Like I could just run base Chestnut here and like actually wall. I could do base Chestnut and like Mega Excadrill if I really wanted to, because Mega Drill is kind of scary into T-Tar. I'm gonna try that. That's actually kind of nice. That is kind of nice. All right, let's do Sneasler Drill, Chestnut, and I don't even need the Rain. I actually get away with Araquanid pretty easily here, but is Araquanid worth it? I think it is. Strictly for the Swampert, but like also like Arch isn't bad. Arch lets me do some stuff that like Araquanid can't, but I think I'm gonna go Arch. This is a weird option. Chestnut and Gengar wall each other, yeah, but Chestnut pressures Incineroar, which is really nice. All right. This is actually exactly the lead I wanted. Because we just have to win one Fake Out War. Actually, straight up, if we win one Fake Out War, I think we just win. It's a speed tie. Unless they're adamant. Yeah, Mega Drill just cooks the team if we get this. If we literally, it's one speed tie that we have to win here. All right, cool, got it. If we don't miss, we win. It's high horsepower, so technically it can miss. High Perish Song. Dong. Imagine we win the speed tie and miss the high horsepower. True. All right, buddy. What's your next plan? What's step 2? What's step 2 of your plan here? Incineroar. Yes, of course. All right, that should just be a Fake Out or a CC. I'm going to go into Araquanid. And I am going to... Honestly, if Sneasler goes down, we just win. Sneasler is the only real threat. I'm going to Dire Claw the Sneasler. Not really concerned with Drill. Or with Incineroar. Cool. Life Orb Incineroar, hello? Is this Rock Slide then? It could be Rock Slide Sneasler. Also, it's adamant. It could totally be Rock Slide Sneasler. Oh, that's perfectly possible. You Poison Touch? White herb? No, okay. Should have a pretty good turn here. I don't mind just going for a double into the Sneasler slot. We're not really super threatened. Because whatever comes in isn't going to appreciate this. Okay, never mind. Arch does really appreciate that. Whoops. Whoopsies. I found the Pokemon that appreciates it. Oh, it's fine, because it does freaking a bajillion damage. And they didn't bring rain, so Arch is actually a little bit of a sitting duck. Actually, Arch isn't, like, very threatening here. I can just... Do I really need Sneasler to win this match? I think I do. Don't want to go Chestnut just yet. No, Drill's fine to win the match with, frankly. Is that true? I'm going to Liquidation. Chestnut's not necessary. Everything else is better. Withdraws the Incineroar. Watch them be Thunderbolt. Alright, Sneasler's gone this turn. Yeah, Sneasler's just gone. Goodbye. Yeah, we're just in a very good spot now. Yeah, there's the forfeit. Cool. Really fun matchup. I mean, like, Mega Excadrill loves the Perish matchup. Alright, let's do another. I irrationally resent people with full shiny teams. Why? Why does that make you upset? Most of them, like, just like running shinies. Okay, this is interesting. It's Charizard offense, but with a Primarina and an Arch, which is kind of rare, because I don't believe any of these guys get Rain Dance, so a Water type and an Arch is kind of weird to have on Zard if there's no Pelipper. That being said... Zard is pretty scary for this team. Araquanid's very good, but only if they don't lead with the Arch. I think I just go Rain mode here with Excadrill. Actually, Excadrill leads very good. I think I lead Sneasler Excadrill and I bring Araquanid Pelipper in the back because I'm able to get a free Iron Head off into Whimsicott as well as a Fake Out, and they can't protect versus it. I also have Rock Slide for Charizard, which we outspeed. Wait a second. Hold on. Do we outspeed Charizard? We're adamant. Only if they're modest we outspeed. Most Charizard are modest, so that is good. However, if they're not, this is really bad. All right. I'm going to go for the double. Because they should always protect Charizard here. It would make no sense not to protect Charizard. They do Mega Evolve, which is good. I want them to get that out of the way so Pelipper can do what it needs to. Hopefully it's a modest Charizard. Otherwise, this is kind of lame. Whimsicott protects. Charizard should protect as well. Yep. Good, nice little Iron Head there. Should be, from this position, a Tailwind. I don't anticipate Rain Dance. However, a Weather Ball would be really bad if they decide to go for that. I think they'd rather Heat Wave, though, but I'm willing to try it. We'll go Pelipper. Could also be an Encore. If they want to bank on being faster, there's a couple of options, but I'm willing just to go for the Rock Slide here. Adamant Rock Slide should one-shot most Charizard off of Excadrill's, like, what, 165 attack? Sorry, Rain Dance, Garchomp. Does it get Rain Dance? That'd be really funny if that was it. Alright, hopefully no Sunny Day here, and if they are, hopefully we're just faster. Also, no Weather Ball. Please just Heat Wave like a normal person. Okay, cool, Heat Wave. They didn't respect the, Pelipper. Alright, don't burn. Don't burn. Thank you. Don't miss. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. That was my biggest fear, was missing Rock Slide here, because that was the entire point of that entire sequence. That was the point of doing all of that. Incineroar. From here, I'm actually just going to Weather Ball Whimsicott, because I'm almost certain they're going to Sunny Day. And I'm going to go Araquanid, since he resists pretty easily. I'm almost certain they have Sunny Day. So I'm willing to Weather Ball. Oh, okay, a Weather Ball something else. Arch? It's so weird to have Arch on this team. Like, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know why Arch is here, truthfully. Luckily, we should have enough tools just to beat Arch. I don't drop to an Electro Shot. At least I don't think I do. We have Liquidation. I can try to go for a Tailwind. Liquidation would KO Whimsicott if it tried to come back in, so... And yeah, there's no way Araquanid drops to an Electro Shot. There's just no shot. Pun intended. Maybe Arch is just a flex matchup into Rain? It could be, but I don't know how much that really gets you. Oh my god! I'm sorry, is that 132 special attack just for show? Or special defense? Is that just for show? Is that just like... Is he LARPing as a special defensive Pokemon? And I got crit. Alright. I do get a Tailwind here, which is nice. Definitely focus Incineroar. Should be faster than Incin, so I can Weather Ball. High horsepower. Araquafraud. Yeah, I'm surprised. That could be like Magnet Arch, right? Maybe if we were plus special defense like before. True. Oh my god, that's ridiculous. A little stamina boost. Arch is faster than Pelipper, unfortunately. However, I don't think we're in a bad spot. Sash Sneasler should be able to mostly clean up. Plus, we have Fake Out Iron Head for Whimsicott. Or I could just KO left spot. I think KOing left spot's better. Because I still have my Tailwind. I don't even necessarily have to really predict anything. High horsepower. Dire Claw is like perfectly safe. Okay, they Tailwind, but I'm faster with both my Mons, so we just win. Ka-dunk. Is there a tournament tomorrow? Yes, I have to put the registration up. I'll do that after stream tonight. Ka-dunk. By the way, guys, join the tournaments. We do them in the Discord every Monday and Friday. You just have to be a YouTube member, Twitch subscriber, or Patreon member of the $5 tier or higher. All right, good game. Still have a turn of Tailwind, right? Yep, cool. High horsepower, close combat. I'm actually fine with that. This covers for the potential, sugarberry, or not sugarberry, choppleberry, which they don't have, so I just win. Citrus. Look, unless they're Heat Wave, they don't win from here, so I don't even need to protect. +1, 12 special attack Archaludon versus 32-2 Araquanid is a 62% chance to one-shot. Huh. I don't know why. I always figured Araquanid was a lot bulkier than that. Because I used to play Araquanid in Scarlet Violet back in Regulation F, like start of Reg F, or maybe it was Reg E. And it was able to tank an Electroshock back then. Oh, wait, sorry. I'm thinking of like Assault Vest calcs. There's no Assault Vest in this game. All right, I think I've seen enough. I can give a little bit of feedback on that team. This team is interesting. I can give it that. I really actually dig the duo for the Megas. I dig the Mega duo. However, I do have a little bit of feedback on, like, I think that, like, something on this team has to go away. I don't think it's Araquanid necessarily. It might honestly be Chestnut. Excadrill's really good. Like, I really like Rain Excadrill. The only thing is, like, if I were to recommend a different Mega, I'd be like, yeah, you'd go, like, Swampert or something, right? But I think that... what needs to go here? You can honestly make the case for just putting Sinistchow over Chestnut. You could. Beyond that, the EVs seem fine. Like, the team's good. I think that, like, my feedback would just be, considering dropping Chestnut, it's really only useful in the Sand matchup, and I think that you don't really need help with the Sand matchup, and even if you do, like, Sinistchow's right there. Like, maybe drop it for that. It's cool. It's a very interesting off-meta team. I'm going to give it a cook. This is a cook of a team. Oh, also maybe put Leech Seed or something on the Chestnut. It really doesn't have any recovery. All right, next team. Okay, I've just finished building the other team. This one by Club, who once again did not send a rental code or a replica code. Come on. We vertical today? Oh, I forgot to stream in vertical mode. Oopsies. Oopsies, I gotta turn that on. Hold on. Okay, now we're good. No, not casual battles. Doubles. And let's look at the team. So this team was sent by Club. It's pretty cool. It is a Infernape with Overheat, Fake Out, Close Combat, and Encore next to a Charizard Y. So Infernape is actually pretty fast. I believe it's 100... It's like 100 and... What is the speed stat on Infernape? 105? Let's see. 108, I think. Infernape has, yes, 108 speed, which is really fast for this format. Overheat allows for it to pressure, I assume, like an Archaludon with a one-shot if Sun is up. It's also just like a really good, unintimidatable attacking stat to use the special one on Infernape. Close Combat is good for Sand matchups, I assume. Oh yeah, of course Chimpact would know the freaking speed stat. Hey, Chimpact. And yeah, it's just like a Sun offense team beyond that. Pretty interesting. Let's try it out. Begin matchmaking. Not TikTok, but is YouTube only vertical today? I'm not even streaming in vertical on YouTube. I don't think I'm streaming in vertical on YouTube. My computer's telling me I'm streaming horizontally. Matter of fact, how are you watching in vertical? All right. Into this. This is really interesting. It's like Golden Go with just redirection. Totally vertical on YouTube. Dude, YouTube's telling me I'm not even streaming in vertical. Horizontal for me. What's going on YouTube's end? Why is it say why are some people getting vertical? My YouTube must have been silly. Go to the main channel page and just click on the stream there. Oh, yeah, YouTube mobile. I kind of just want to lead off. Oh, I'm running out of time. We're going to go with this. We're going with this. It feels weird not leading off with Charizard, but it'll be fine. There's a freaking Mega Raichu. Sorry, I got distracted by chat telling me I'm streaming vertically, apparently. Everyone is saying I'm streaming horizontally. Mine is horizontal. Yeah, everyone should be horizontal. I'm on mobile and it's horizontal. I have no idea what the heck's going on your guys' end. Why is Weavile here? Basically a free Tailwind. I'm going to go ahead and fake out Mouse Hold. I don't want to get pop bombed, and I'd like to break a possible Focus Sash. Probably Focus Sash on Weavile, though. But we'll find out. It could be a bug on YouTube. I have no clue why it's saying I'm vertical for you, because I'm not streaming vertically anywhere but TikTok. Whoa, a little bit of lag there. Super Fang's fine. Can't Encore the Weavile. I can Moonblast it, though. Though, to be honest, I'm not really concerned with Weavile. I kind of just want to get rid of Mouse Hold, so I'll close combat. Could be Choppleberry, but I'd imagine the double gets it. Gallade, interesting. Oh, is it beat up Justified Gallade? That'd be interesting. I think we get it anyways. Yeah, because I think without the Chopple, even with the Choppleberry, like, it won't survive. At least I don't think it will. Yeah. Good double. How much lag does Mobile Champions have? Surprisingly little. Surprisingly little. There's Weavile, a little bit of fake out pressure there. I'm not really concerned, though. Definitely want to focus that, though. I'll go for the Moonblast, and I will also go for another close combat. Don't want to getting anything off. I literally have a gaming tablet, so that's why it's running so well. But I've never seen it lag. You know, that's the first time I've ever seen this thing lag. You sash? No! Okay, goodbye. Getting info. I didn't watch the Aaron video. You know, fun fact, when you play Pokemon for a living, you don't really watch a lot of Pokemon content. You just kind of experience it every day. All right, that's really good Encore option there. However, probably don't want to do that. Because Charizard totally lives is the thing. I'm assuming the last Mon's going to be like my Milotic. So I think I just go Venusaur. I'm going to go Venusaur, and I'm going to Encore them into Rock Slide. Oh, it's Golden Go. That's fine. We'll be fine. Let's go ahead and just Moonblast for damage. I'll go for a Protect here. Shouldn't drop to a Rock Slide. How fast is Mega Gallade? I don't know. As long as I knock it in range of, like, Solar Beam, we just win. So Moonblast is my best play. Ooh, okay. I think we're still fine. Oh, never mind. They plotted. Okay, that's a little bad. It's a little bad. Tailwind's gone. Charizard's definitely slower. I have to Heat Wave. I can't risk a Wide Guard. My play here is going to be Heat Wave. Do I want a Solar Beam Gallade? Is it like Sash? Is it Sash Gallade? Is it like Sash Golden Go? That's my concern. Because if it's Sash Golden Go, I'm in trouble. I'm trying to think. Because I could definitely KO Gallade here. I think I'm going to go for the Solar Beam KO. I'm uncertain if I'm going to be faster than Gold. It should Rock Slide here. As long as I don't flinch, we're fine. I could also maybe crit a Solar Beam. That'd be awesome. I think even if I flinch, I'm fine. Because I just Solar Beam it next turn, right? Well, actually, no, because then I'm in trouble. Because I could just get Shadow Sneaked. I'm assuming the Rock Slide Shadow Sneak combo is literally there specifically for this situation. No! Alright, I'm getting Shadow Sneaked, aren't I? Let's Solar Beam. I can't let them Shadow Sneak me. I have to hope. I think they always go for it because they don't know that I have ground coverage yet. They have to go for the Shadow Sneak. It's like always the better option. Yes, okay, they're Shadow Sneaking. Dude, I've gotten flinched by every Rock Slide this stream, I'm pretty sure. Alright, as long as Charizard's faster than Golden Go, we win. That is literally all. That's all we need, is to be faster than Golden Go. Which I'd imagine we are. It's pretty hard for a Golden Go to outspeed, especially on a team like this. Golden Go isn't going to run, like, max speed. I don't think so. Miss. Okay. I can Weather Ball now. Okay, good. It's never living the hit if I'm faster. But I have to be faster. And we don't have a lot of speed. Your Zard has, like, no speed, though. Yeah, but the gap is too large. Like, Golden Goes... They have to be, like, timid to outspeed my Zard. Alright. Okay, cool. Oh my god, I missed a super chat. Thank you so much, Zarather, for the 5. Appreciate you. Completely missed that. Sorry. Alright, let's get another. Okay, Aerozard. Aerozard. Kind of takes away a lot of the utility Infernape would have, due to the fact that I can't reliably fake out anything. However, Infernape is still scary because, oh boy, 2 fire types, you know, like, that's pretty cool. I'm kind of down to clown with it. I'm kind of down. Could also just lead Venusaur. Solar Beam might pick up. No, I'm going to try it. Just kidding. That's an awful idea. I should probably just go Floette here. Floette's much better. Wish we had an Intimidator. Okay, I like Floette, Garchomp, Infernape in the back, and Whimsicott. Feels weird not leading Whimsicott, but I don't think it's necessary. I think I'd rather just have it as an option. Nice Infernape, by the way. Thank you. It was submitted by a fan. We're using fan teams today. Or Patreons, rather. Aerodactyl Farigiraf. Cool, that's what I wanted to see. This is a free Calm Mind Rock Slide. And if I flinch, good game. If I flinch, it's just game. I will take a Calm Mind. I will take a Rock Slide. And if I flinch, see you. There's King Gambit. King Gambit's going to Iron Head our Floette, and then we lose. But if we manage to dodge here... Not dodge. We managed to flinch. That'd be cool. I do have Infernape. Infernape's actually pretty scary. Kind of wish I Dazzling Gleam, to be honest. Like, just getting rid of Arrow would have been incredible. Did you try my team? Not yet. We're doing the Patreon teams first, but that's probably going to be a tomorrow team. All right, watch this flinch. I've gotten flinched by every Rock Slide today. I've earned my Rock Slide flinch. Crit, flinch too. My dad works at Nintendo. Ice Fang. Honestly, it could be way worse. It could be so much worse. I'm cool with that. I'll take it. Sure. Because now I get Tailwind. I'm pretty sure that they have options to hit me, though. I'm going to go Infernape. Because I'm pretty sure Infernape will outspeed King Gambit even with a Tailwind. They don't run a lot of speed on this team. Go for the Draining Kiss into the Arrow. I'm not going to Fake Out. I am just going to Overheat. Because I'm not certain if they're Chopple on this team, but Overheat will always pick up. Chopple, they'll survive. Overheat, they won't. And this team loves Chopple. This obviously doesn't cover for dual Wing Beat, but they know they know that Infernape should have Fake Out. So they have to be cautious regarding that. If they do a dual Wing Beat, good for them, I guess, but no, they just Rock Slide. Awesome. Just don't flinch. Infernape, you just have to not flinch here. You just have to not flinch and we clutch it. Okay, Infernape. I have been flinched by every Rock Slide today. How? How have I been flinched by every Rock Slide today? Literally how? Oh my gosh, dude. Literally how? Go ahead, sure. The game's telling you that you can't stream. That's the thing. I've been winning anyways. You know, I've still been winning. It's just annoying that that one mattered more than anything. Like, this one's going to be a game where I don't know if I can win, frankly. I don't know if it's possible. I think Fairy Aura or Fairy Feather Moonblast gets it, but I'd rather risk it all trying to KO this thing. Sorry, what's our higher attacking stat on this guy? We have 144 and 138, so it's better to close combat. Okay, Garchomp protects. Let's hope we get a crit or something, because that's how we win. If we get the crit, we just win. Don't. Citrus Berry. Okay, now close combat as to crit. Now close combat as to crit. This is how we win. Come on. Come on. Come on, Infernape. Nope, good game. Good game. Unfortunate. I guess I could have overheated, banking it having lower special attack. That's also an option. Is there any way out of this? Don't have protect. Whatever. Good game. Yeah, get him, Infernape. Yeah, I guess I should have overheated. Because these things don't run as much special defense, but I'm pretty sure even though... I think even if I overheated, like, it's better just to go for the damage with close combat. Like, I'm pretty sure it's closer regardless. Because they have a much higher special defense stat than physical defense. Today's not your day. I mean, as far as Rock Slide flinches go, it's not my day. But, like, as far as winning, we've been doing pretty good. You know? The game just loves to Rock Slide flinch me. Alright, let's get out of there. Alright, my take on this team... We've gotten 2 games with it now. That was a completely winnable game. I will throw it out there. That was completely winnable. If we didn't get Rock Slide flinched, we just won from that position. So that's unfortunate, but it happens. Infernape's cool. I like the mixed Infernape. I like being able to mix and match your options into the Choppleberry or Focus Sash King Gambits. Like, you're able to, like, figure out which one's, like, more optimal. Also, Overheat is way better for Corviknight, so you have a better sand matchup. Infernape seems like a one-stop sand matchup, frankly, for this team. Barring the Excadrill, you know, you do need to play around that. But it is pretty cool. It is pretty cool. This is a fun one. I enjoy it. Thank you for submitting it, Club. I'm going to give this one a cook. So far, we've had 2 cooks today. I think I have, like, almost no feedback for how the team's, like, built, to be honest. Like, consider a bold Charizard. I think that's less expensive, technically. I think that might be less expensive EV-wise, but I'm not certain. I haven't played a lot of, like, bulky Zards, or at least I haven't built a lot of them. But, yeah, I like that one. All right, let's get on to the final team for today. All right, this one we got a rental code. It's from French Fry Guy, aka Avatar67, in our Discord. Pretty interesting. This is a Mega Delphox with Psyshock, Dazzling Gleam, and Heat Wave. Max. We have a Hisui Samurott with Expert Belt, 4 attacks. We have a Citrus Berry Farigiraf with Helping Hand, Thunderbolt, Twin Beam, Protect. We have a Heavy Slam Choice Scarf Torterra, which I have no idea the calcs on that. Smackdown's also interesting. I think that you'd probably want to run just like Rock Slide. I'm pretty sure it gets that. We have a Whimsicott Standard Edition moveset, no Protect though, and we have a Mega Altaria. Let's read what they sent with this. First team submission for me, I got to around 30,000 with this team in Master Ball tier, struggling to get higher, probably a skill issue. Feature mon is a Choice Scarf Torterra. It hits 174 speed to outspeed Adamant Sneasler, as well as all Charizard without Tailwind. Basic idea is to lead Farigiraf and Torterra to make the opponent think I'm going for Trick Room, only to chunk them with a speedy Tortoise with a comically large skateboard. Smackdown is there because I don't like missing Rock Slide. Neither Oko bulky Zard, so I have to use him for an early chunking tool or late game cleanup. Does great into Blastoise Delphox matchup since they usually opt for Mega Blastoise against my team. He does one-shot Mega Blastoise with Woodhammer, no stat drops. If there is a stat drop, Helping Hand is needed. Yeah, it does look like a pretty solid lead, actually. Timid Delphox with Dazzling Gleam helps clean up Chomp. Fairly basic Farigiraf for support with Thunderbolt for rain matchups. Samurott comes to almost every game dealing with Arch, Basque, King Gambit, etc. Altaria is there for rain and sand matchups. Leveraging Cloud 9 until it's clear to Mega. Haze is specifically for the Overquill matchup. That's some hating right there. Whimsicott is there because of Tailwind, absolutely necessary. If the Tailwind is absolutely necessary, or to double team Mega Staraptor. If I'm sure it's coming, Taunt can be good for Toxapex. TBH, if I must, I'll bring in Torterra, Farig, Delphox, and Samurott most games. The other 2 are just matchup mons. I'm open to suggestions for replacing. I've struggled against sand teams. We can kind of lose the war of attrition if it goes on too long. Incineroar can be an issue if I'm in the wrong position. Garchomp takes the whole team to bring down. Sylveon can be tricky to position around. Yeah, I could see that. All right, let's try it out. This seems fairly... Do I not have a Torterra? You know, just when I think I'm ready to record, I don't have a Torterra. Give me a moment while I solve that. Okay, we got the Torterra. We got the Torterra. Now we can actually use the team. On TikTok, we can't fully see the screen. Yeah, because if I showed the full screen on TikTok, it would be abysmally small. So you only really see what's important. Because unfortunately, your streaming platform of choice is TikTok, which is just watch on YouTube, man. All right, let's take a look one more time. Yeah, I mean, it's mostly max, but I can make it work. I definitely think that Expert Belt is something I'm going to recommend against on Samurott. I think that you could probably find a better item for it. Expert Belt, my take on Expert Belt is that unless it's for a specific calc, it's a little bit of a useless item. You know, at that point, just Life Orb. All right. This is Staraptor Charizard. Technically, this is like a really good Altaria matchup, which is kind of weird to say. It's not a bad Altaria matchup. Altaria, do you have Tailwind? You don't have Tailwind. God, I wish you had Tailwind. It's good for the Staraptor. I like Scarf Torterra Altaria. That feels so weird to say, but I really do like that lead. I think we bring the Samurott in the back and Whimsicott? Whimsicott's not bad. Farigiraf is questionable. I think Whimsicott's just better. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Wait, what's the special attack investment on Altaria that's going to matter? Not much. It's also special defensive nature. What's that for? Doesn't say what the special defense is for. Just that it's there. I don't mind going for a Will-O-Wisp. And a Smackdown. They said that Scarf Smackdown never KOs. I think that if... Here's the thing. If you're gonna run Torterra and you're not willing to risk a Rock Slide because it's not going to KO anyways and it might miss, and Smackdown also doesn't KO, I think at that point just go Stone Edge so you at least get the KO, because Stone Edge will KO. Okay, cool. Protect. I actually really like that. As long as I get this burn. Cool. Yeah, definitely, I would say Stone Edge is probably what you want. Cuts out Cleave, shouldn't do much. Do I want to Mega Evolve here? Torterra's going to go down anyways. I think I am just going to Mega Evolve and Hyper Voice. If Torterra goes down anyways. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, that's a beautiful turn, actually. Unfortunately, I know for a fact this doesn't KO, so we might have to smack down a second time. We'll see. Dong! Oh my god, that did 8%. I know Hyper Voice doesn't KO because I ran freaking Altaria a few weeks ago, and it was one of the most disappointing megas I've ever ran. Counts out Cleave. Now, luckily, you know, Garchomp can't hit us either. Like, we just get another Hyper Voice for free. Do we have any switch-ins, though? I think Whimsicott's actually a really good switch-in here. Hyper Voice, go Whimsicott. Get a Tailwind. What are you going to do? Iron Head? Doesn't really matter that much. Cool. I'll just Tailwind and Hyper Voice now. Don't even really need to Encore. Like, it's just... it's too threatened right now. Let me check the speed stat in Altaria real quick. 100. Not fast enough for what we really want. Definitely going to recommend a little bit more speed in Altaria. But this is fine for now. For this matchup, it's fine. You want to be just a little faster. At least 103. If you're running Tailwind in Altaria. That's also not a switch in. I'm sorry. They are just getting annihilated by the very concept of Altaria, like a badly built TCG pocket deck. Now here's the issue. If that's Scarf on the Staraptor, we could be in a little bit of trouble. Because we're not terribly fast. So my play here is just Hyper Voice and double into it in case it is Scarf. If it's not Scarf, we're in a good spot. Okay, cool. It's not Scarf. It's just regular. Charizard isn't capable of much damage into us, though. Like, they can get rid of the Whimsicott, but it doesn't really matter. They actually just get annihilated by Scarf Torterra now, which is so funny. Go ahead and Heat Wave. Get rid of my freaking Whimsicott. Oh, that's right. We're Sash. Cool. Harsh Sunlight fades. That's nice. We survived the next Heat Wave then, I'm pretty sure. Go for another Hyper Voice. Go for a Moonblast just to make sure this thing can't pick up. Might be Quick Attack. Technically, it learns that, right? But not super common. That definitely puts it in range of Hyper Voice now. Because, you know, 5% is probably in range. Hyper Voice picks up, and Scarf Torterra looking pretty good now. Scarf Torterra is looking pretty good. Aquatic Frog. Holy moly, 3 months. Hope you've been doing well. I have been doing well, Aquatic Frog. Thank you so much. If Charizard isn't in range of Smackdown, I'm going to be pretty surprised. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Do we have Aqua Jet? We don't, but we do have Sucker Punch, so we win regardless. Let's go ahead and Hyper Voice in case they want to protect. Because I believe we still have a turn of Tailwind, so... Smackdown. Good game. You're my favorite Pokemon YouTuber? I didn't know you're on TikTok. Yeah, I'm on TikTok. I stream here Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But I'm also live on every other platform I'm on, so... Except for Instagram. I'm not going live on Instagram. That sounds like awful. Oh no! What am I gonna do? Smackdown anyways. If this doesn't KO, this is the worst Torterra spread ever. This is better KO from 66%, man. It's ×4. Like, I'm pretty sure we win anyways, but if it doesn't KO... Terrible. Well, that's terrible, you know? Oh, they got the double. That's fine. That actually makes this a little easier. Because they're just going to Earthquake. Shouldn't KO Torterra. Dragon Claw. Sir. I'm actually upset they got the double because I know they're about to forfeit. And I would have much rather gotten the Torterra clip. I would have much rather gotten the Torterra clip. Like, we win regardless, but yeah, I don't get my all the Protect did was block me from getting a fun Torterra clip. That's it. All right, let's continue. I don't normally get to catch streams. This is fun. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Make sure you join the Discord. If you're a YouTube member, Twitch subscriber, or Patreon member, you can join my Discord server. Technically, everyone who isn't also gets to join, but you only have access to like the notifications channel, so you know when I go live. Still technically useful if you want to know. Matter of fact, I'll drop the link right now as I try to figure out what our matchup into this team is, because we actually have no info from the creator about this sort of matchup. Give me a moment. By the way, if you're watching on TikTok, you can still join my Discord server, but I can't send any links to it through TikTok. They don't like that. Samurott looks really good here. It's just the threat of... It's the threat of Sneasler and Scovelin that's, like, scary. I definitely lead Samurott. I know that. I think I'm going to go Samurott Torterra, bring the Farigiraf, and final Mon Delphox. This feels weird, but I think this is fine. They said triple starter was usually good. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Okay. Actually, a very, very good lead. Very, very, very good lead. I'm going to go ahead and go for the... I'm going to double Lycanroc. Yeah, that's why I'm doubling Lycanroc, because it's Focus Sash and I just get a KO. At least I should. Yeah! Get out of here. Get out of here, man. No one likes you. Oh my god, wait, and Torterra also ignores redirection. This is actually kind of sick. It ignores the Rage Powder, at least. Special attack boost, that's bad. Special defense boost, or special defense drop, that's okay. Would have rather had a defense drop, but a special attack boost is actually pretty scary. They can one-shot whatever they want now. Even like Giga Drain one-shots my guy on the left here, my Samurott, so I have to be careful. Don't like that. Let's go for the Aqua Cutter one-shot. Is that stronger? Hold on, what's stronger? Aqua Cutter... Night Slash. Technically, I want to go for Night Slash in case they switch. So Night Slash into you. And... gonna go Delphox. Because I don't think they kowtow here. Well, they could. They could, but I think it's fine. I don't think that they're gonna kowtow. I think they're just gonna Swords Dance, and then I can win with my Delphox's Heat Wave and Farigiraf. As long as they Swords Dance here, I'm in a very good spot. Kingambit protects? Beautiful, actually. That's all I want. Cool. They're totally gonna Giga Drain me. Kind of hope they overheat, though. Okay, not great, but also not bad, because now I get my Farigiraf in. All right. Go for the Heat Wave. Should KO King Gambit. Not feeling great about Bask in the back. Bask is never like Scarf on this team. It's always like bulky. But I need to KO Scovelin. Scovelin's actually the big issue here. If they let me take the King Gambit here, I'm going to be pretty happy. Because honestly, I think we just win if we get rid of King Gambit. Scovelin's definitely the bigger issue, though. Cool. They let me take the King Gambit as long as we don't miss. Like, we actually got it. Rage Powder? That doesn't matter. Get out of here. Dang, that actually one-shot. I didn't think that would one-shot. This mon's ridiculous. Dude, wait. Scarf Torterra kind of cooks. I do think you don't want SmackDown, though. I think SmackDown's bad. Scarf Torterra kind of cooks. Alright, let me just Thunderbolt. Psyshock. They're gonna one-shot my Delphox anyways. I don't really care. As long as I get to win with Torterra, I'm happy, you know? It's super bulky, so it's going to tank this. If it, yeah, it's Citrus Berry, so it'll also eat the Thunderbolt. But that means Torterra gets to pick up the win. Nope, not even. Cool, good game. Cool. This team's been kind of sick, actually. I didn't expect to like this team as much as I did. This team was actually kind of sick. All right, I do have some feedback. I do think that there is some stuff that we can improve on the team, even if we won both of our matches. I do think there's some stuff that can be improved. Samurott does not want to be running Expert Belt. You probably just want to Life Orbit at that point. Just because, you know, Expert Belt's only mattering against super effective attacks, and your max anyways, just Life Orbit. I like Scarf Torterra. I don't think you ever run SmackDown. I think you want Rock Slide or Stone Edge. Because you have to choose one. With basically, if you're choosing Rock Slide, you have the opportunity to flinch at the expense of, like, not one-shotting most Charizards. Because let me run this calc. Because we're Jolly Torterra. It's 116 speed. So Jolly Torterra hits 116, which is pretty good. And then 32 attack. With, I'm going to run all the calcs. We have Rock Slide. We have Smackdown. And then we have what I suggest in Stone Edge, which is a lot riskier, but at that point, it's worth it, I think. If you're not one-shotting, you know, you might as well just, you know, go for it. Charizard. Into a fast offensive Charizard, Rock Slide's a roll to KO, but Smackdown never KOs. So already that's 0.1 for Rock Slide. However, Stone Edge always KOs. That's really weak. The only upside to Smackdown is that Smackdown, I don't believe, can miss. It's like 100 accuracy, right? Let me check. Yeah, that's the only reason you would run that, is because it literally can't miss. But, like, Smackdown never one-shots even not bulky Charizard, where, like, not bulky Charizard, it's a roll to one-shot. It's 50-50, so you want to run Rock Slide anyways at that point. And if you're not willing to risk the 50-50 with Rock Slide, just go Stone Edge, so you literally one-shot every Charizard in front of you, and you have a chance to crit in case you're intimidated. Because, like, 32-32 modest Charizard, right? If they're, like, max defense modest, still doesn't live the Stone Edge. They have to be bold, and even then, it's a roll in your favor. Rock Tomb? Yeah, I guess even at that point, just run Rock Tomb. Isn't Rock Tomb better? Rock Tomb, 60 base power. Yeah, even Rock Tomb. Rock Tomb's, like, inaccurate. Don't get me wrong, right? It's not the most accurate move. It's, what's Rock Tomb's accuracy? Like, 90? It's 95 accuracy. Just go Rock Tomb if you really want that. You get so much more value. And like that's also just really good on Torterra because it's a speed control mon at that point. You get so much more value. Yeah, I mean like I think that the team's interesting, right? I like what we're doing here, but you really did choose the one wrong answer for Rock Move. Heavy Slam I also don't think is very useful. You could technically run both moves. Truth be told on Torterra. Torterra could run both Rock Slide and Rock Tomb. Heavy Slam isn't doing you anything. There's not like a lot of really strong fairies that you want to hit with Heavy Slam anyways. I don't even know if Heavy Slam's a one-shot on Sylveon. Let me see. Because you're Jolly and Sylveon's fairly bulky. Fairy Feather offense, 32 HP Sylveon. Heavy Slam's doing 85 to 100 if they're the fast variant. Actually, that maybe it is worth it. If they're fast Sylveon, you do one-shot with Heavy Slam. So I guess that could be worth it. I don't think you one-shot Floette any day of the week, though. Floette's too heavy, actually. Yeah, you're doing 59 to 71 to Floette. Yeah, I would say that if you're... The Torterra is cool. I actually really like it, especially in close team sheet. Drop Smackdown. Drop Smackdown for either Rock Slide or Rock Tomb or Stone Edge. It really depends what you value. I think you get so much value out of all of them. Smackdown's the only one that provides you pretty much nothing. Delphox, don't run Dazzling Gleam, run Substitute or Nasty Plot. Dazzling Gleam is nice for the Garchomp, but if you're in position, you know, you can just KO it with like a Psychic. I think that if you do run, if you run Nasty Plot, switch from Psyshock to Psychic. I think that's probably a good idea. Farigiraf, honestly, this one seems fine. Maybe a physical defensive spread instead. Samurott wants the Life Orb. Whimsicott's fine. The Altaria is the interesting thing. I think Altaria might be the weakest link on the team. If you really want to cook, drop the Altaria for a Staraptor. Like, Star Fox is already a really good archetype. If you drop Altaria for Staraptor, you have so many better matchups, especially into Sand, which I could see being a little problematic. And also, you're able to run Charm on your Whimsicott at that point. So you can drop either Encore or Taunt for Charm, and that gets you like crazy value. Like it already has like a lot of the cool partners that you want. So yeah, the team's fun. The team's fun, but I definitely have a couple of notes. Hopefully you take them to heart. But it is really, 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 really cool. That was one of my favorite teams we played today. Anyways, that's going to be it for Team Review Tuesday, which is releasing on a freaking Friday this week on the YouTube channel. Thank you all for watching if you're watching the YouTube video. Goodbye.